I want to hear what you guys think about this new concept for a D&D monster.
I'm calling it a ranunculus para.
So the idea behind this guy was a swamp dragon one has a similar sort of life cycle to a frog or toad that is transitioning between its sort of like tadpole larva stage to its actual like full frog drake form, but it gets possessed by like this sort of parasitic entity of a sort, so that fuses it with it, and then it sort of like becomes this new sort of like chimeric centaur based creature that then tries to deceive locals into thinking it's some form of divine beast in a way to get like sacrifices as well as tributes and other forms of worship done for it. So it doesn't actually really have to like do much hunting by itself. Because I like the idea of also it not just being a parasite to live, but also in just a very sort of like lifestyle sense of it just being a very lazy, gluttonous creature that will try to suck as much resources out of something as it can by doing as little as physically possible. And the idea of it having such a monstrous form, but it being like a very more cunning sort of entity, I really love that sort of juxtaposition between the actual physical design and the actual nature of the creature. And I feel you can sort of see that just from a difference between like the actual like parasitic body and the actual main host body. I then think that could also lead into some pretty interesting encounters with the sort of creature, where you could easily sort of just like negotiate your way out of it, or like there's a chance like, oh yeah, on the more bestial side, it will just go completely feral and start attacking you and your party. And I feel that would be a pretty fun dynamic for any DM to sort of like go back and forth between. It's still early days for this concept, but I'm really enjoying this idea, so stay with me as I potentially go with it further and tell me what ideas you think may actually work for this guy. So yeah, stay tuned for more, guys. Peace.